everyone, today's unboxing is for the monthly subscription service to Once Upon a Book Club, which is a book subscription service. This is probably one of the oldest book subscription services that's still around. I think with the exception of Harlequin Reader Service, which is actually the oldest one that's still around. Once Upon a Book Club, you'll see all over the place. I have not officially had not officially subscribed to it until recently, because a lot of times the books aren't necessarily the ones I would want to read, but I do kind of keep an eye out for it because I have picked up a couple of books, just single boxes along the way, and I like their service. I like what they include in it. So it just so happened that this particular month, and this is the June 2023 selection, when they said they give the hints for the book that they were releasing, I recognized it and I'm like, oh, I want to get that book. So I decided, okay, well, I'm going to subscribe to it. So here's the details on it. It gives you a newly released novel and then a few wrapped gifts that are labeled with page numbers. The gifts coincide with whatever's written on that page in the book so that you have an experience as you're reading. Basically, you read up to that page and then you open up the gift for that page. And so it's just a whole experience. It renews on the 25th of every month. The adult box is $49.99 a month. That's the subscription. If you buy these boxes individually, they do cost you a little bit more. And you also take the chance that you might not get it because they could run out of stock. They also have a YA box, which is also $49.99 a month. And then this current year, I think, they released a middle school one, middle grade, which is $43.99 a month. Okay. All right, so let's dive into this. Like I said, you can find a lot of people unbox this particular subscription. So you can find this all over the place. Mine is nothing new. But I'm going to share with you the one that I happen to get. So again, this is the June 2023 box, and it is the adult box. And let's see what we got in it. Okay. All right, so with every box, you get some swag, which can include bookmarks or stickers, book plates, just various things. I think you always get a bookmark. I also think you get information from the author, but we'll just dive right in and see. Okay, this one's got a recipe. And recipes are always fun to get, I think. Okay, let me try and pull everything out. Okay. So here is the book. It was the one I thought it was. I will tell you more about it when I get to it. So we have a conversation with the author, some discussion questions on the book, and the gifts from the various pages. And then on this one, we have a recipe, which is probably referenced in the book as well. We have a bookmark, which includes a quote from the book. And then I have a signed book plate to go inside the book. They say, when I say plate, that's it's kind of misleading because it's not really a plate, it's a sticker, a signed sticker that you could put in the front of your book. And then here's a postcard with a note from the author. Okay. So before I get into the gifts, let me pull out the book since we can already see it. We already know what it is. Okay, so this month's book is Famous for a Living. It is by Melissa Ferguson. It is a contemporary romance. I have read a few of Melissa's books, and she's very talented, and her books tend to be on the humorous side, which I love. Let's see what this one is about. This is a Thomas Nelson print. It is a clean read. So let's see. When her business partner is accused of serious financial crimes, superstar influencer Kat Cranwell, an engineered marvel of beauty, energy, and fun, falls from her penthouse perch. I know I read that completely wrong. I apologize. Oh my goodness. Desperate to get away from the online trolls and paparazzi documenting her disgrace, Kat accepts her uncle's offer to work with him in Cannery National Park, Montana, about as far as possible from the life she's known. Kat's world shifts from the swirling haze of likes and comments to literal blizzards of frostbite temperatures and waist-deep snow. In place of negotiating brand deals, she finds herself negotiating at the ledge of a frozen lake with her diehard polar bear plunge coworkers. Instead of padding through the marble kitchen of her Manhattan loft, she's sharing a tent-sized cabin with a roommate eager to bond like characters in sitcoms. But something curious is also happening in this overwhelming breath of fresh air as she reacquaints with the most honest parts of herself and begins to ask the hard questions. Can Kat love herself with and without the world watching? Then there's that other tiny problem. She's falling for Zaya, the ruggedly handsome park ranger, and he hates anything remotely connected to social media, quite possibly her included. Okay, so that's where the recipe's coming from. That's his chili, apparently. Okay, so this is a new release. She's written some other novels. I have read The Dating Charade, and I read Meet Me in the Margins, which I loved. I liked Dating Charade, but I really loved Meet Me in the Margins, probably because it had to do with an author. All right, and then I have, oh look, I have a boarding pass. So boarding pass so I could use it as a bookmark. Okay. So I have, when I get to page 21, I can get it open. And by the way, if you don't want to know what's in it, you should stop right now because spoilers. All right. So page 21 is a necklace. Look how pretty that is. It's a little, it looks like a little flower locket, like a picture locket. Oh, that's so cool. It's got pictures in it. It'll be interesting to see. Cat's family locket. As my fingers lift off the lid of my breath catches in my throat, I raise the small golden chain in my fingertips. So there's a reference on that page to a locket. Okay. And when we get to page 63, we would open this gift, which is a set of car coasters. Oh, I love car coasters. I have a set in my car. They're great because they keep your vehicle clean. Come on out. So here they are. They're like ceramic. Well, I think they are ceramic. And then they're this design, but a little more blue, as you can see. Okay, let me move the box over. And then I have this little bag. When I get to page 171, it looks like. And when I do that, I have a little lipstick, it looks like. It says lipstick. And it's this pretty like rose gold tube of lipstick. That's cool. Actually, I'll leave that up so we can kind of see it. We can admire the rose gold. Okay, and then I have, and I think this is the last gift in the box. Let's just look real quick. Yep, this is the last one in the box. And this is when I get to page 106. I'm loving the little bags. Those are so cool. Okay, so when I get to page 106, I have a drink koozie. It's got, instead of the pop, the like circular pop holder that you typically get, this one's got where you can put your entire hand underneath it. So that's cool. Okay, so let me move the box over a little bit so I can set this down here. Okay. So that is everything that I got in my June 2023 Once Upon a Book Club box. If you like this video, please take a moment to hit the like button down below. And also, if you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, it'll let you know when I post my unboxings. And I love your comments. You know, what did you think of this box? Have you subscribed to the box? Do you subscribe to the box? What do you think of the book selection this month? Have you read anything by Melissa Ferguson? Or what do you think of the selections for the gifts? Or if you just want to say hi, that's okay too. I love your comments. I read and respond to them all. And so what do I think of this particular box? Well, like I said, I love the idea of the Once Upon a Book Club. I do. The boxes that I have gotten from them, I have really enjoyed getting. The only thing that was keeping me from subscribing was that I wasn't, it's kind of all over the place with the type of fiction that you get. You know, every month is different. So, you know, I don't always like, I'm very big on clean reads. And you can't always count on that with general market fiction. There's like no rating system necessarily. So while I'd love to try some of these novels, I'm always a little hesitant. But it just so happens that I know Melissa Ferguson's work. I've read her work, so I know that this is going to be a clean read. So I'm really excited about this. So that was why I was like, when I saw the description, I'm like, okay, I'm going to have to bite the bullet and subscribe. Now, this box came to me just right before it renewed, or I think it might have been just after it renewed. So I went ahead and let the subscription go through another month. Next month, I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about the selection, but I am going to have another box to unbox. Also, I really enjoyed the gifts that we got. It's particularly the car coasters. I think those are my favorite things because everything is like usable. I love that. It's not like knick-knackish where I wouldn't do anything with it. I would absolutely use the car coasters and the koozie and the lipstick if it's my color. We'll have to see. The necklace is very pretty. It's a little on the small side for me, but it would be something that I wouldn't mind gifting. So this is just a fun service. And if you're not real picky about the reads, I believe that they have good reads. That they do release good reads in the new books. It's just, like I said, I'm very picky about my clean reads, and not everything is necessarily that. Plus, it's all different genres, and not everything is everybody's genre. So if you're one of those people who you're like adventurous and you read across the board and, you know, not real picky about whether or not it's clean or, you know, then this absolutely would be a great service for you. For me, this is going to be one of those where I'll probably keep it for a couple of months, and we'll see if I find that I'm getting more books that I won't read, then I'm not. You know, I will go back to haunting their website for individual boxes. But I do recommend the service overall. And that's going to be it for today's video. Thanks so much for stopping by and watching. You guys are awesome. Have a great day.